What's going on, everybody? Before we get started today's video, man, go hit that like, subscribe button, man. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers. Without further ado, let's talk about today's subject of this video, episode 8, through the years, and it's Antwan Jameson. He played for 16 years. We start with his college years at UNC Chapel Hill, where he was a McDonald's All-American. He was a conference tournament MVP. He was an NCAA freshman team, 3-time All-ACC first team, and he was a National Player of the Year, and his jerseys were retired in the rafters at UNC. So after his days at UNC, he was drafted 4th overall by the Toronto Raptors in the 1998 draft. He was then traded for his best friend, Vince Carter, to go to Golden State. So he played for the Warriors for 5 years, where he averaged 20.2 points per game and 7.5 rebounds. During that time, he scored 51 points on 2 separate occasions against Kobe Bryant's Lakers and the Seattle Supersonics. Against Kobe, both Kobe and Antwan Jameson dropped 51 points. That's crazy. The boys duked it out, but I believe the Lakers won that night. 51 points of back-to-back games is crazy for a young player like Antwan Jameson. He was a bucket now during his prime. He had a career-best 24.9 points per game after the 01 season. After the 03 season, he was traded to Dallas in a 9-player mega trade. So after he was traded in that 9-player deal, he eventually ended up with the Dallas Mavericks, where he played for 9 years. For 9 years, he had 14 points per game, 6.3 rebounds per game. In his first year, he led Dallas to this was his first official winning season as a pro with a 52-30 record his first year with Dallas. He was a 6th man of the year with the Mavericks. He ended the season being traded to Washington for Jerry Stackhouse and for Christian Laettner, and a first-round pick, which became Devin Harris. A lot of people know Devin Harris was the Dallas Mavericks' future point guard that helped them lead to those 6 NBA Finals, which they lost. But I'm getting ahead of myself. That'll be the Devin Harris video down the line. Anyways, Antwan Jameson spent most of his prime years with Gilbert Arenas, Caron Butler, and the Washington Wizards. With the Wizards, he averaged 20.8 points per game, 8.9 rebounds. His first time being All-Star was after the 04-05 season. He led the Wizards to their best record in 26 years with a 45-37 record. Led to their first NBA playoffs since 97, and their first playoff series win since 1982. That's crazy. Gilbert Arenas, Brendan Haywood, Caron Butler, and Antwan Jameson. Those boys could give you buckets. So it was good to see the Wizards finally making moves going forward. He averaged 32 and 10 in the playoffs against LeBron and the Cavs that year. On June 30th, 2008, he signed a 4-year, $50 million extension. But on February 17th, 2010, he was traded to Cleveland, part of a 3-team trade, which involved Al Thornton that was sent to the Wizards, to Julius Zagoski, the first-round pick to the Wizards, along with Drew Gooden and Sebastian Telfair. He played 3 seasons with the Cavaliers, who he got traded to, averaged 17.3 points per game, 6.7 rebounds. Later on, he was traded to the Lakers, played 1 year, averaged 9.4 points per game, 4.8 rebounds. He signed a 1-year veteran's minimum deal. He was the first player since Shaq in 98 to drop 30 and 10 as a reserve. We dropped 32 and 12. On November 30th of that year, he was then signed by the Clippers. We averaged under 4 points per game and 2.5 rebounds. That year, he became the 39th player ever to hit 20,000 points. He was then traded to Atlanta, where he retired in 2014. After his professional career, he's now currently the director of pro personnel for the Washington Wizards. So congratulations for him. He was also a scout for the Lakers for a little bit. So after his career, he scored 20,042 points, good for 18.5 points per game, 49th all time, until DeMar DeRozan passed him this year, which will put him at 50th all time, still a top 50 scorer, 7.5 rebounds, and 1.6 assists per game. What do y'all think about Antwan Jameson through his prime years? He was a very good scorer. I think he was very underrated through his time compared to power forwards in the NBA with Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Dave Robinson was still playing for part of his career. So stuff like that. So what do y'all think about Antwan Jameson's career? Was it a bust? Do you think he was successful? Is he overrated? Is he underrated? What do y'all think about Antwan Jameson's career? Leave your comments in the bottom. Let me know how you feel. I appreciate y'all checking with the video today, man. I really want to continue this series. We got some good guys coming up in this next few videos. We got Pau Gasol coming up next, then Zach Randolph, Wesley Matthews, Rudy Gay, and Al Harrington is your next 5. And then we got Sean Marion too. So this is episode 8. We got 92 players left to do. Lawrence Woodland, I'm going to try and get through all these players, man. We got a lot of good content coming up, guys. Some of y'all favorite players is on this list. We got Kobe coming up soon. R.I.P. to the Mamba. We got MJ right in front of him. My boy Dwayne Wade's coming up on this list. B.D. Barry Davis, one of the most underrated shooting guards of the 2000s. Rip Hamilton coming up. Stephon Marbury coming up. So let me know who y'all want to see coming up in the video, man. I think I got y'all players on this list, man. I appreciate y'all checking in with your boy, man. This was Antwan Jameson through the years. What do y'all think about Antwan Jameson's career as a Wizard? We know he played a lot of years in the NBA, but his Wizard time was his most notable. What y'all think about Antwan Jameson? Underrated, overrated? Put your comments in the comment section. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. I'm Woot Worldwide. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay humble, and we out, man. Worldwide. We'll see you soon.